Day 2 here at Pickwick Lake for the FLW Tour Stop. We're catching up with some of the new school ledge masters is what I call them, some of this new class of guys that really understand electronics. Michael Neal with us right now. We've talked to some other guys earlier just about how this whole electronics kind of phenomena blew up here at Pickwick. You just came from Douglas Lake over there, another TVA impoundment for the Open. Got a good finish there. You're part of this, from what I understand, this group that idles and idles till you find these what they call mega schools or big schools, and then put them in the boat.
Yeah, I mean, anymore, if I don't see fish, I don't even make a cast. There's a few places here that I've seen little small schools, 6, 8, 10 fish, and to me, that's really not even worth fooling with because there's so many places on this lake that have literally hundreds, if not 1,000 fish on them. So if you don't see those, I mean, you're behind the ball game.
They're starting to call those mega schools. I mean, that's become like the new buzz term. Where I've heard guys talk about literally you can idle 100 yards one way, 100 yards the other way, and it's just solid fish down there.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few of those a day. It really surprised me at how many fish were down there. I mean, you could not cast across them. No way. You'd have to move your boat to fish the whole school, maybe like you're talking about 100 yards either way.
How many, now here's, because obviously more people will find those, how many boats could that size school support?
I mean, they could support up to maybe 10 boats or so, but I can't fish that way. If I'm having to worry about crossing lines with somebody else, I'm just going to go on. Right. I mean, to me, you have to worry about catching the fish. You can't worry about what somebody else around you is doing, so I don't fish that way.
Tell me a little bit about your setup. I always ask guys, I like to take a peek in their boat if they got the console. Do you use two units on your dash and 2 units up front? I mean, how do you got it set up?
I have 2 on the back. I just run 1 on the front. I really don't see the need in it. But
for 2 up front.
Right, for 2 up front. For 2 on the back, I definitely see a need in it. There's so many different options with mapping and things like that. And I run mapping and downscan and regular sonar all at the same time. So I've got 1 Lowrance and 1 Humminbird. I like the mapping a lot better with the Humminbird, the Lake Master. I like the side imaging better on it. But as far as the sonar and the downscan, you got to go with Lowrance.
Wow. Okay, so you got like a combo set up there. It looks like you got them double stacked.
Yeah, I do. I got them both on the same ram mount, just one running off the other one, so I didn't have to drill too many holes in my boat. I
don't know why you stopped with 2. Why didn't you go ahead and put a Ferrano and maybe a Ray Marine on there, maybe a Garmin, you know?
Yeah, I could have put some. They all got good things, so the more you got, the better, I guess.
It really has become an electronic screen contest out here. It just blows me away. How much this has evolved and how few alternatives there are to doing it. That's what blows me away. There's a lot of, gorgeous water back here in these pockets and stuff, but the people tell me, yeah, great if you want to catch 10 pounds, get about 130th place.
Yeah, unless you're Andy Morgan. He can always find a way to still pound out 1 or 2 up real shallow, and I don't know how he does it. But, I mean, yeah, you're right. There's so many fish out there that it's just hard to compete with the fish in the bank.
And I understand the fish out there, they're just so much bigger. That's where the shad live. They just open their mouth. They can, eat 2 pounds of shad.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere I go, anytime I give the motor gas, there's 6 or 8 shad come flying up behind it. And that's something I haven't seen anywhere else this year. So there's definitely an abundance of forage out there.
This is your game. You like what you're seeing already, feeling pretty good about how this week will develop.
Yeah, I am. I've got somewhere between 15 and 20 schools found so far. I didn't get here till around lunch yesterday because of the Open. I took a little bit of time to sleep in on Sunday morning, but I'm looking forward to getting back out there and see how many I can find. I mean, there's so many different baits you can catch them on. It really seems like if you find them and you can get one to bite, you can sit there and catch as many as you want to. So it's just all about finding the right size.
There you have it from Michael Neal. You might want to put him in your picks because he will be having some ledge mania out there this week.